Me and Cooter have just been driving around with our old roommate's dead dad in our cup holder in our car for like a year or more.
Wait, what?
Yeah, okay, our old roommate was kind of like, he was a piece of shit, y'all. Like, I mean,
Oh my
but
god.
he decided he was going to skip out on rent and shit and just like move out. And he left his dad's ashes and like,
Oh
then,
my.
yeah, we were like, well, he's never gonna, because we tried to call him and like he wouldn't answer. So we were just like, well, if we're ever gonna see him, it's probably gonna be out. So let's just put it in the car and we'll probably see him out somewhere. Like we live in a small town, but we ain't seen him. And we
Haven't
just
come
got his
across
dead dad.
So you're riding
My
around
God.
with his dead dad's ashes in the car?
Yeah, it's just in our cup holder. We're like, hey, Rob. Rob's our co-pilot.
Oh my god.
It's just like a big joke to us now, but yeah, he's just there. Hey there, and welcome to the 23rd episode of the broadcast. I'm Bunny, your friendly neighborhood clown, and with me is oh, I've been practicing Eva, you're gonna love this. The Eva so sweet Eva. That was awesome. God damn it, it was so bad. Yes, I'm practicing. Wait, let me try again. Eva so sweet Eva. God damn it. Okay.
It was great. It was great. It was really good.
And the beautiful Miss Rynnie.
Hello.
and the Bomb 100 Miss Xylie Star herself.
Hi. That was beautiful, Bunny. That was gorgeous. Good job. Good job, Bunny.
Thank you.
Good
I've been
job.
practicing that accent and it came out so bad. I'm so mad. I did it real good earlier by myself, I promise.
I can see Bunny now in the mirror practicing that. They're gonna love it. They're gonna love it.
I know. I was like, oh my God, you're a star. You've done it.
Well, speaking of stars, ladies,
Mm-hmm.
we reached 1,000.
Yeah. Not only 1,000, we got 1,160 something. It's like I oh my god. It blew up that much in one episode. I am so
Yes.
surprised. Holy cow.
Watch out.
I am so happy and so proud of all of us. We have worked hard on this channel.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely we have.
You know, like I said in that tweet that I put out, we started this, me, Eva, and Mystic, we started this in December, all right? And I think one of the best decisions we did was to add Bunny and Rynnie, to add you two to it.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I can't be any happier with what and who we have over here. I mean, honestly, we're like,
Yeah.
we're going to take over.
Hell
Period.
yeah.
Better watch out now recording.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I know that's right. There can only be one. No, don't come at me, because those boys will start
Broadcast
attacking me.
supremacy. Yeah.
They'll start
Did you
coming
see
at me.
Did you see how Murdoch actually sent them a super chat that said something about us being better than them? Let me just find it.
I know he said, what, was it him that sent it, that sent them one saying they were copying us or something like that? Was that his or was that somebody else? Because somebody sent them a super
don't know
chat
who
saying
that
that. It
was.
was funny. It was hilarious.
Oh my god.
I can't believe they copied us like that. That was just.
I know,
know,
right?
right?
How
It was.
dare they?
It
I
was
can't
Murdoch.
believe it.
So he like put up a post that said, "Hey, I want to say I ain't mad at our recording boys. I was just playing up sadness jokes. Shit happens. It's all good, but let's still like them boys and what they do. No hard feeling, brothers, but don't do it again either." So what happened was that now recording actually forgot to read out his donation, and his donation he donated $25. And the message was, the broadcast got more because I don't like dudes except D-Max.
Mhm. And I told him the broads would never forget to read his super chat. We
Never.
would never do
Never.
that.
We would
So,
never forget that. Okay?
So
We
now
appreciate
recording-
all of them.
Now Recording then quote tweeted him and then showed the donation and said, "Much apologies, Murdoch. We completely missed it. Thank you again." So,
Murdoch.
sure.
Murdoch, just know, you give us money, we'll always read it out. Don't you worry.
Yeah, we've got you.
We got you over here. Don't you worry about it. We got you over here. But no, seriously, I am really happy for us, and I'm excited for us, and we're just gonna get bigger. We just keep doing what we're doing. We're just gonna keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm so proud of us.
I am
Well done.
too. Hell yeah. All right, so our first story here is coming from Jake Lucky. Not too excited about the person it's coming from, but
Yeah.
Over the weekend, an Overwatch, he put this out on the 27th. So over the weekend, an Overwatch World Cup co-streamer decided to call a trans caster both an animal and a pig live on their stream during matches.
Oh my god.
The league has responded and banned the streamer for all Overwatch esports programs going forward.
Oh, damn.
And Overwatch, and this is a statement from Overwatch. Over the weekend, an Overwatch World Cup co-streamer used derogatory language towards one of our casters in violation of our rules. We have removed this co-streamer from all official Overwatch esports programs moving forward. We apologize to any community members who were hurt by the language used. We've reminded all participants of our code of conduct. When participating in communication of any kind, chat, voice, communication, or group binder, you are responsible for how you express yourself. You may not use language that could be offensive or vulgar to others.
Fair enough.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. The streamers who called the caster those names were watch partying Saudi Arabia's team and were exposed by a player for Team Poland following the game. And I think it's said in here. I don't know if we should play it though.
I
Should
can
we play
bleep it out.
Okay.
Why you have get back to
Why you have monkey?
guys?
Who's the monkey on the right side?
Is animals allowed in?
Why you have animal caster?
Oh wow.
Why is there pig casting the game?
Oh.
Oh. So there you have it.
Ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, that was kind of gross.
Yeah.
Well,
Calling
look,
them animals.
the way I look at it, organizations have rules for a reason, and if you can't abide by the rules, you know, I don't feel bad for them. I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for
Yeah,
them.
neither do I. You know, like there was a time and place for Xbox like live language, and it's not in a World Cup where it's broadcast all over the world. Like that's just stupid.
Exactly.
You should know better, to be honest.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I 100% agree. So that happened. All right. So next, this is crazy. I'm sorry. Pink is left shocked as a fan throws mother's ashes on stage. Step too far, and here, and I would have freaked out. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so here it is when it happened.
Lord have mercy.
So
Can you imagine if the bag had like busted open when they threw it and mom just went everywhere?
could you imagine if they threw it and it like busted on her and she's left with this dead woman's ashes on her body?
The person that threw it would
yeah.
have probably taken that as a W. Yeah. I got my mom all over her.
Oh my
No,
god.
it's like how like at Disney World, like they always spread people's ashes, and then it's just like you realize that the people working at Disney World are just gonna vacuum your mom up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I thought that was the funniest bit of that? It's like when she picked up the bag of the ashes, she continued on with this song and said, "I can't stay on your life support."
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, that's so perfect. Well, I've got a kind of a funny, relatable story. Me and Cooter have just been driving around with our old roommate's dead dad in our cup holder in our car for like a year or more.
Wait, what?
Yeah, our old roommate was kind of like, he was a piece of shit, y'all. Like, I mean, a real piece of shit, like one of those drug rug wearing kind of pieces of shit.
Wait,
you
was
know?
this the
Like
same
that.
guy who had the weird stuff in his room that y'all didn't go in?
Oh no, this was another one. This one was just like a lazy stoner. I mean, like the definition of just like lazy. He was the worst.
Oh my
But
god.
he decided he was going to skip out on rent and shit and just like move out. And he left his dad's ashes and like then yeah, we were like, well, he's never gonna, because we tried to call him and like he wouldn't answer. So we were just like, well, if we're ever gonna see him, it's probably gonna be out. So let's just put it in the car and we'll probably see him out somewhere. Like we live in a small town, but we ain't seen him, and we just got his dead dad.
So you're riding around with his dead dad's ashes in the car?
Yeah, it's just in our cup holder. We're like, hey, Rob. Rob's our co-pilot.
Oh my god.
It's just like a big joke to us now, but yeah, he's just there.
Oh my god, that's
He won't answer the calls, and we're like, well, I guess if we're ever going to see it, it's going to be at like at Walmart or something, and we'll be like, oh, we got your dad in the car if you want him.
Oh my god. I
You
cannot.
just-
oh.
Bunny. You're
Yeah.
riding around with a dead man's ashes.
Do you just
Yeah.
like get in the car and you're like, "Hey, roommates, Dad, how's the weather today?"
Oh yeah, we like we'll just like tap on it and be like, "Good day, Rob.
Oh
Good to
my
see
god.
Yeah,
you." We joke about him being our co-pilot all the time.
yeah.
Like, Rob's got
he's
us.
what is it? Your Saint Anthony of the car. You know, how people
Yeah.
are like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even need no seatbelt. I got Rob.
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
exactly.
at this point, he's like a member of the family. I'm just
He
saying.
really is.
Oh my god,
Like his
Bunny.
son didn't give a shit, I guess. So
Apparently not. Damn.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Another thing about this pink thing, though, like people have been throwing a whole bunch of stuff on stage to her. Like apparently the other day as well, someone gave her a whole wheel of cheese.
Oh, I
Like,
saw
Oh,
that.
that's nice.
It was huge. She was
Wait,
like,
what?
yes.
A wheel of cheese is expensive around here. Like that's
Yeah.
a nice gift.
My
Imagine
question is,
carrying a wheel of cheese around to pink show.
that's what I'm wondering. How did they even get it in the concert? They allow you to walk in with a wheel of cheese?
Were they just like, "This is my snack for during the performance"?
The
Like,
And I'm
What?
saying, like, this wheel of cheese was the size of a steering wheel. Like, it was huge.
it was huge.
Like,
It was a
Yeah.
big
God.
wheel of cheese. Like, I'm wondering how they even got into the event with the wheel of cheese.
They probably like put it in their shirt and then stuffed it and made it look like they were pregnant. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
And then just like deliver the cheese to
deliver
her.
the cheese, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's been crazy. Like, what was it? Wasn't it like the last episode or maybe last live stream we talked about someone threw a phone at like BB and now there's cheese and ashes going around other
Oh.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a video. I meant to send it to the chat. There was a rapper that was on stage and somebody threw their phone and he got it and like made a little video and then like 50 phones got thrown at the stage at once and he like fell backwards and
Oh
it was just
my
like
Oh
God.
my
full of
god.
phones.
What the
The
hell?
attack of the phones.
Do people
you
not
people
even think about how they're
stupid?
going to get... Yeah, how did I get the phone back?
Yeah,
Like,
that's my point. How are you going to
What
get your
if-
phone back? Like, yeah, my phone is. Oh, what? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
but
people are
what
dumb.
did they break?
I mean, I would think so.
I would,
Wait.
you put it on like you know those extendable leashes you give to your dogs? You probably
Oh
do
my
something like that and then
God.
like retract it back there.
I couldn't imagine.
Genius.
I couldn't imagine a bunch of phones like coming at me at once. Like, whoa, wait a minute now.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. Like,
Oh my
stop
God.
throwing shit at artists at their concerts. What's wrong with you people?
I'm
The
glad
only
I'm on the
thing-
internet and not on the damn stage. That's all.
Oh
I'm saying.
yeah, oh yeah. The thing that I support though with throwing things, have you seen that Prime thing where where a whole bunch of people in Copenhagen were just throwing Prime bottles at KSI and is it Jake Paul? I can't remember which
Logan
one it
Paul.
was.
It's Logan.
Logan Paul, yeah, and they were going hard. There was a few ones where like they actually like got him when they were outside the bus, but like they deserve that. Whatever.
I think they were all for it though because KSI was like like yelling at him and stuff, but like it looked like
Going,
it was
"Yeah."
playful.
Yeah.
Craziness. People are damn crazy.
Yeah, they got their throwing arm ready these days, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Amouranth, Core's favorite E-lady. He loves him some Amouranth. Okay. Amouranth has revealed she has late-stage ovarian failure. Okay. And she puts here in her tweet, I tend to keep my medical stuff private, and I would have kept my current situation out of the public eye, but I feel like I owe you all an explanation on the account of a few canceled high-profile appearances. I was informed in March that I have late-stage ovarian failure. Now, I'm going to be kind of honest. When I first saw this, I didn't know if this was going to be another stunt by her.
Right. Oh, really?
Yes,
What?
because I'm starting to feel... Okay. I'm starting to feel like I got played about the ex-husband. Or, excuse me, the husband. Because she's still with him and she still did the same... She's still doing the same exact kind of content.
She's still with him?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That's... Oh.
And
That's
people are
uncomfortable.
noticing it, and people been calling her out for a while now. Saying that she
Yeah.
hasn't changed. And I'm starting to feel like, yeah, maybe it was a play.
Because, like, she got really emotional about all of that stuff. And even, like, with her, what do they call, PAs, personal assistants and stuff like that, coming in saying, have you taken your meds and stuff like that. She's like, why would you say that? Like, when she was online and stuff. Like, that's...
I mean, I'm not
surprising.
100%. I'm not 100% in saying that she played me, but I'm starting to feel in that direction. Let's put it that way. I mean, not me personally, but like played everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% on that, but I'm starting to lean towards that.
Look, this would be a really devastating thing for her if she is playing it up, to be honest.
Yeah.
But what does late stage ovarian failure mean? Like, is that just like she can't have kids, or is it a little bit more than that? Like,
She's going through early menopause. I know that.
right?
I'm going to try to find it. Okay, you know what? Let me just look it up. All
Yeah,
right.
let's look it up.
Late stage ovarian failure. All right. Oh, okay. Ovarian. All right. So the symptoms are irregular and skip periods, which might be present for years or develop after a pregnancy or after stopping birth control pills. Difficulty getting pregnant, hot flashes, night sweats, vaginal dryness, dry eyes, irritability or difficulty concentrating, decreased sexual desire. Yeah, that's pretty much the change.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're just basically going through menopause earlier.
Yeah. Okay, what causes ovarian failure or what iatrogenic causes? Chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and pelvic surgery can lead to POF. Infectious causes, some viral and microbial infections can cause it. Environmental toxins such as cigarette smoking are reported as risk factors of spontaneous POF.
Oh, shit.
Happens when a woman's ovaries stop working normally before she's 40. Many women naturally experience reduced fertility when they are about 40 years old. They may start getting irregular menstrual periods as they transition to menopause. So yeah, it's basically an early menopause. Is that what it sounds like? Because that's pretty much what they include right there. That section that's pretty much menopause.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
That is sad.
So
Was she expecting to have kids? Do we know?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. She made a big ass thread. Although she has Twitter Blue, so she could have put some of these together. Okay, so the thread is just to clarify some things because I think there has been some confusion. Originally, I was told by a medical team I was in an okay place to compete in the La Veleta despite my condition as hard as it had not yet progressed to an extreme state. My doctor cleared the original plan to schedule all medical treatment to the day after returning from, I guess, that boxing or whatever that event is. As the treatment would black out 2+ weeks of physical activity, training, etc., it couldn't happen anytime leading up to. There seems to be some misplaced resentment. Regarding new since March. As of March, my doctors were not against it. As recently as mid-June, my doctors did not see any statistically significant difference in terms of outcome, success or failure, of starting my treatment in mid to late June versus July 3rd. I couldn't start the treatment anytime before the event if I wanted to compete, which I did, as the treatment would black out 2+ weeks of physical activity, training, prep, the match itself, etc. There seems to be some misplaced resentment regarding the fact that I knew about this since March. What, did she repeat this?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she literally just said that twice in 2 separate threads. Yeah.
Does it say something about
Aw.
memory loss? Was that one of the...
Oh my God. When I was
done
diagnosed
it
in
again.
March, my doctors were not against me competing even up until recently as... What?
She's literally saying the same thing 3 times
Huh.
now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, with that information in hand, I plan to fight through any hormonal issues. I love the training and sense of purpose. Prepping for this event has been one of the most rewarding experiences. I think it was a boxing event.
Right.
I have had in a long time. I was excited to do it and agreed with my doctors that I would wait until after the event to begin my treatment because I wanted to box. I continued to do bi-weekly checkups, ultrasounds to monitor my condition as I trained, and there seemed to be nothing amiss. There was no reason to notify anyone outside my team about the medical situation, and I also didn't want to seem like I was making excuses about the fight. Additionally, the basic physical that was conducted for the fight itself went fine, and that bolstered my confidence. Nothing was awry. This next part might be TMI to some people, so I guess here's your warning. Then late Friday, early Saturday, June 24th, I had a surprise cycle. This was extremely unexpected. I haven't had a cycle in nearly 8 months.
Good Lord.
The bi-weekly ultrasounds were supposed to be able to rule out a cycle happening, and the plan was to induce one via medication when I got back from Spain. It was when this cycle started that I rushed to talk to a medical professional who strongly urged me to make the next available Monday appointment. I tried not to be too concerned about it, but I didn't want to ignore it in case it led to a bigger issue. Originally, my flight to Spain was Sunday, as I was planning on arriving early to acclimate to the altitude. Due to the appointment, I missed the flight, but I planned to book another and sent most of my team ahead of me. Monday morning, my doctor basically laid out the information I have now, which I shared with you all yesterday. Following my doctor's strong urges for me to no longer compete, I immediately texted my employee who handles communication with instructions to let the La Velada organizers know the info ahead of a tweet, but she was already on a connecting flight to Miami, thus she didn't get notified until she landed. Many of the staffers and supporting personnel were already en route via the original itinerary and hard to reach. This was not something I at all saw coming, as like I said, I planned on going to the doctor, getting checked out, and running to catch to make up my flight. I wanted to address this to lay the rest of the misplaced outrage of some fans and controversially think event organizers who have been understanding in comments to me and my staff expressing outrage at known since March. Oh, so people got mad at her?
Yeah, for the fact that she knew since March and she was still like going ahead and doing usual business. That's a weird thing to get mad at somebody about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate the internet sometimes. I really
Yeah.
do. In March, my condition was not supposed to interfere with the event. This kind of medical issue is not uncommon in women, but it definitely is for my age, and the professional opinion at the time was my young age indicated a more manageable situation. And as of Monday morning, I was hell-bent on competing, even though it meant delaying my treatment by months. I was willing to fight, even if it meant much lower chance of being able to have kids in the future. But because of the sudden change in my situation, I am being advised it is more than just my fertility on the line. I was even open to the idea of starting my first round of treatment on Monday, then flying out to compete if possible, but my doctors told me I simply could not do that. Because if I were to compete while undergoing this treatment, physical activity could result in torsion of my ovaries, which could lead to extreme health complications, internal bleeding, or worse. And that was just not something I was able to agree to. agreed to do. I'm sorry. I know I let people down, but after much consideration, I did not feel I could go in good faith compete with such risk. Hopefully that is something people can forgive. And there's pictures here. Is that like medications or something?
Yeah,
think
it must
it
be a
is.
whole box of medication.
Lord.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she says here
Well,
the
she's-
first week of treatment is like $9,800, and the same
Wow.
day carried this box of medication and injection. The ship date is Monday for Monday. I'm pretty blindsided by it all.
Wow.
And here's the thing: she can afford to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is so lucky for her, that she's in that position where she can be able to treat it.
Yeah,
Because a lot of
Yeah.
people are not able to afford that much, and they just have to live with it. So
Mm-hmm.
at least she's in the position where she can get better.
that's pretty sad.
It is really
Yeah.
sad.
Mm.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, and it seems
Wow.
like she was really looking forward to that, but she can't do it.
Well,
Yeah.
People need to build a fence and get over it, or build a bridge,
Yeah.
excuse me, and get over it. People are
Build
so
anything.
I hate the fucking internet. I really do, and I hate the internet because of stuff like this. Honestly,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, she can't help that things change. Nobody can.
no,
So do you still think it's a scam or whatever?
no,
reading all that?
not after the thread, because I don't see
Yeah.
somebody trying to make up a story with a whole box of you can tell that's medical shit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And even
know?
injection stuff, it's all
Yep.
in there. So
Yeah,
that's
no,
what I mean. It's hard to sort of question that, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, absolutely. Damn. See, that's
Poor
the thing,
gal.
though. Honestly, when it came to here, I didn't read the article. I didn't know she was in a boxing match. I thought she was just telling everybody that she had ovarian failure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know about I didn't know she was in a boxing match because I don't keep up with her like that. So.
Yeah. You should ask Tipster. He's all over her usually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God! The tipster mentioned actually Core. That's his girl.
Yeah, Encore.
Yeah, Core. You know what? That's it. Core should have informed me about this shit. Okay.
Yeah, this is
what
Core's
the
fault.
fuck,
This is
Core?
totally
Yeah.
Core's fault. He should have informed me about this, sir. You did
Yeah,
not
what are you
inform
doing?
me. I don't appreciate it. Okay. So, any you got anything else to say about Amouranth? I mean, it's sad. I feel for her. I do.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
is
for
sad.
her.
Yeah, as someone who's sort of reaching that age myself, I'm close to 40, I'm 37, and for me, I know that the window is closing, and there's sort of always going to be a tip of anxiety for me because I'll never know if it's going to happen or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got to
Yeah.
a stage where I also have really irregular cycles.
Yeah.
So at one point I think it was only recently I went 5 months without it because of stress and medication and whatever. I just thought that
Yeah.
oh, that's it, I've got menopause for some reason because I was getting hot flashes and stuff, but it was actually because of medication. And
Yeah.
I went and got it checked out, and he said, look, you're all good. Everything looks fine. It's just literally stress and medication keeping it away. So, that for me was a whew. So, it's still working. Thank God. All that sort of stuff. So, I can't
Yeah.
imagine what she's
Yeah.
going through, to be honest. Yeah, that's really sad.
It's very sad. It's very sad. Oh, poor thing. Anything else, Bunny or Rynnie, about it?
That's just sad.
It's sad, but also that box of medications looks huge. It might just be the camera, but that's so much.
Was that
Yeah.
just 1 week, Monday to Monday, she said?
There's
That's
probably
what
a
she
lot
said.
of hormone shots and stuff like that
Yeah.
because her hormones are out of whack
Yeah.
because of it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That's so much to keep up in 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she must have a daily schedule or something for it.
Yeah, you'd have to.
Oh yeah.
All right. So the last subject is the HuffPost article on Colleen Ballinger. It's titled "She's a Children's YouTube Star. Her fans say she groomed them as teens." Now, One thing in that dumbass song she made, she said that she's not on the YouTube app for kids. Paige just put out a video where she's singing in it. And she actually shows a screenshot of the 4 kids. You can see Miranda sings.
Yeah, it's her vlog channel, which is even worse. So that means that video would have actually turned up in the 4 kids area, right?
I don't know if it was that one or if it was the Miranda Sings one. I think it's the Miranda Sings one that comes up for the kids.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Miranda Sings one, the characters channel.
Yeah.
But Paige shows it in that video. Paige's video was pretty good because while she was singing and like kind of like joking on the fact that Miranda or Colleen actually made a song out of the shit, Paige was singing and she was showing receipts left and right in the video. It was actually funny.
That's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this article, we know a lot of this stuff here, all right? But there is a part in here, okay, but the chat wasn't just a place for Ballinger to interact with the fan base. McIntyre claims she got personal with them. He said in 2016, she confided in them about her relationship problems with her then partner, Joshua Evans. Now, that's 2016. Adam was 17 in 2020.
Right.
He was 13.
13 years old. Holy crap.
Wow.
So in
Why would you confide in a 13-year-old man? That's...
He was 13. There was one person younger than him, and they were 12 in that group.
Yep.
Far out.
So he said that in 2016, she confided in them about her relationship problems with her then partner, Joshua Evans, who was also a prominent YouTuber at the time. The weenie said she told them that Evans was an emotionally abusive person. Is that not trauma dumping, Papa Gut?
Yeah, Papa Gut.
She told them he was an emotionally abusive person. Is that not trauma dumping, Papa Gut? I'm sorry. A shocking allegation for a group of young fans, and which Evans denied in a recent interview with HuffPost. Everyone in the group chat went silent for a second, McIntyre said, and then they were like, oh my God, babe, I'm so sorry. Like before that, we were having a conversation about homework because we were children. About a week later, Ballinger and Evans announced their divorce in separate YouTube videos. Ballinger didn't say anything publicly about the alleged emotional abuse. Instead, she called on her fans to remain calm and be respectful to Evans. But McIntyre said that he and the rest of the weenies were never told to stand down. Instead, they mobilized as Ballinger's de facto public relations unit.
Wow. What a name.
Going on gossip websites and comment sections to defend her reputation and attack Evans amid the divorce. Here's the thing, and Adam describes it in one of his videos. He was already starting to get a reputation because of how much he would stick up for Colleen on these websites and stuff. It was a weekly, if not daily occurrence where she would come in the group chat seeking validation, telling us that Josh was abusive, that Josh screamed at her, that she gave Josh everything, that Josh is running hate campaigns on her. That's not trauma dumping, Papa Gut? What? Is that not trauma dumping? Anyway,
Sounds like it.
The connotation was for us to go and attack Josh, or for us to tell the public the truth because she was telling us that he was abusing her. So then we had to go and defend her publicly, but she never said anything publicly. Right. That's where that was the emotional grooming, because that's what she wanted them to do.
Uh-huh.
She weaponized them. The kids in that group chat was her good generals of her fandom. They were her generals of her fandom. I was so involved with this woman's life that it's embarrassing to look back on. There were some days in a school night I would be up until like 4 a.m. trying to calm her down.
Jeez. Okay, that's not their responsibility. How dare she put that on them? That is ridiculous. But, that's why you have people your own age you speak to for this sort of stuff. You don't speak to children.
But you know, according to Papa Gut, though, he doesn't believe there was trauma dumping. Okay.
Papa Gut's been rolled a number of times. So.
Yes.
Add this to the list.
Another member of the Weenies chat, Bray, said that she was 16 when she joined the chat. Her role changed quickly from Ballinger's fan to her personal keyboard warrior, she said. I kind of felt like a bodyguard, said Bray, who asked to be identified by her first name. It sounds so stupid. This is so embarrassing to talk about, but I would just be like, y'all are wrong about her. She never cheated on her husband. Anytime they would say something negative about her, I would just go and say the opposite. After that, McIntyre said his friendship with Ballinger took over his life. He said that he spent entire school days messaging with her from an iPad and that she would regularly trauma dump on him. I would be in class DMing her on my iPad about her abusive ex-husband, he said. I was so involved in the woman's life that it was embarrassing to look back on. There were some days, that he was up till 4 a.m. We already read that part. In an interview with HuffPost, Evans said Ballinger's fans started sending him death threats after the divorce, but he didn't know that her fans were waging a secretive gossip campaign against him on her behalf until much later when fans sent him screenshots of their chats.
Oh,
dang.
It was very eye-opening to see that this was the route that she was going to take. Evans said, she's going to use them to be the voice for her so that she doesn't say it. So it doesn't come back to something she said online publicly. Papa Gut, that's how they were groomed. They were emotionally groomed to be her good little warriors. That's what she used them for. That's why she was the cool adult. To manipulate them to do this shit.
Yeah,
Papa
the weird aunt, yeah?
Yeah, the weird aunt.
Yeah.
The one adult that treated them like adults and trauma dump on them.
My God.
Yeah. He also denied being emotionally abusive. She would equate me having issues with some of her behavior to I'm emotionally abusing her, Evans said. And I was like, how do you jump from one to the other? People have arguments. People have disagreements. But to say I'm emotionally abusive, you can't take those words back, especially when you let that out in an online space. And it's just snowballed and got bigger and bigger and bigger. McIntyre has since publicly apologized to Evans in a YouTube video for his role in the smear campaign. I spent years just coming at this man and attacking this man. He did not deserve anything that came his way, McIntyre said. And then we have another Johnny. Johnny Silvestri was a 15-year-old freshman in high school when he found Miranda Sings. He said he didn't have any friends at school, and Miranda Sings filled that void for him. He created a fan account on Twitter, and much like McIntyre said, he quickly found himself in private conversations with Ballinger.
Oh.
And though he wasn't part of the Weenies chat and didn't interact much with McIntyre online, the boys' experiences with Ballinger were strikingly similar.
Right, so she was doing it to more than one person, obviously, like behind the scenes.
Silvestri said that he met Ballinger at a meet and greet portion of one of her live shows not long after he first saw her videos. After that, he rarely had to pay to get in. Ballinger often comped his tickets. He said, as it went for McIntyre, talking with Ballinger soon snowballed into an all-encompassing activity. He said he and other fans, many of whom were minors, would video chat with Ballinger as often as 5 times a week for several hours at a time. Those conversations were often about Evans.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Who spends that much time talking with kids about your issues? Go get a therapist.
But she didn't. She didn't trauma dump Papa Gut. She didn't trauma dump, right, Papa Gut?
That's not what that was.
Yeah, she was dumping on us. Silvestri says she was like, "I'm so sad. I don't think Josh is going to propose to me." Oh, this is the ex-boyfriend or the boyfriend, and she would do things like that, and she was turning fans against him. Silvestri claims that as their relationship evolved, Ballinger's messages got more personal. In 2018 text message reviewed by HuffPost that appears to come from Ballinger, the YouTuber shared an Instagram post from another fan and made fun of their changing her gender pronouns. Ballinger also made fun of the fans' makeup and suggested she was making up illness to get her attention. Silvestri, who by then was 22, working on Ballinger's bus tour for $125 per show, joined in the trolling, which he now regrets. I just really hope people understand how highly impressionable I still was, and how I just felt like my job was being held over my head all the time. If I didn't join in on the jokes and the things they thought were funny, which were unfortunately really cruel things most of the time, they wouldn't have liked me, and I would have lost my job. Silvestri's parents knew he was a Ballinger superfan, but they were largely unaware of how close their son had become to his favorite YouTuber, and that the relationship might be bordering on unhealthy. In an interview, Silvestri's father, John, said that he was relieved any worry about the situation when he met Ballinger and Evans at an event. And talking to the couple was reassuring, he said. They seemed responsible. They definitely gave me a different impression on who they were. He feels differently today. And with that, I'm learning about Colleen now. She's not the person I thought she was at the time, he said. And then this was the story about Becky, but we know that one from the video, and Becky spoke out. But yeah, I mean, more people are coming out and talking about it.
Yeah, it isn't just a one-off situation. There's a lot of different group chats and a lot of different circles of like teenagers and kids that she was actually getting involved with.
Yeah.
That's insane. Not even to mention, like, she was still doing it up until like last week when she left the chat of the one on Instagram.
Yeah, like if she truly changed, why was she still in that group chat?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And can we talk? Okay. I know we went over it, and I had my moment, but I still cannot believe she had the audacity to break out a ukulele and into a song.
That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, there was a few like posts that I saw that literally like she went 2 bars in or something like that, and people were like, nah, and clicked off. So, yeah, congratulations to anyone that actually got through it all. It was 10 minutes long and it was the same shit over and over.
Yeah, look how long it took us to go through it.
Yeah.
I mean, within the first 5 minutes, we had already stopped like 15 times because of how stupid it was. Oh my God.
But you know what? I've actually had that toxic gossip train song in my head for the last 24 hours.
Listen,
so,
so Turkey Tom was live on Tom Dark, right? And he's playing Fortnite with Nick and Bo Blacks and stuff. And tell me why Tom started busting out that song. He started singing it.
Yeah, the thing, it's actually so catchy. That's the thing, and like, I don't know whether that was like a part of the plan, obviously, because, you know, any publicity is good publicity sometimes for some people of that stature. So the thing is that I loved that came out of this was all of the responses to it, especially the singing responses that everyone had done. Like, there was so many, like Justin Minks was one. And even like Johnny Gilbert did something as well. There was a whole bunch of people that like replied with responses, but like Justin Mink's one was just perfect, I think. So
oh, where did hers go? Justin Minks, where did
she delete it?
My God, I love this dark hair arc she's on right now.
Yeah, she's so pretty. Even Cooter's been walking around trying to sing it, but he don't know the words, and he's singing about like the masturbation station and like.
Oh my God! Okay, Cooter. Okay, Cooter. Cooter is amazing.
If you don't know the words, just stop.
You know what? Listen, that is a Southern man thing to do. If they don't know the words, they know the tune. They're gonna make up words. Okay.
Yeah, he's just doing his own thing.
My grandfather used to do that. He didn't know the words to any damn songs, but damn if he didn't have words for that song. Yeah, I can't find it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. She goes, "This is my music career debut." Oh, you know what? I wasn't on that one. That's Minx Moore. I was on Justin Minks.
All right, yeah.
First of all, her ukulele's really cute. Okay.
Yes.
She is so pretty. I love her hair now. I love this dark hair. I love it.
Yeah, the dark hair looks good on her.
I'm sorry that I groomed a child. I thought the backlash would be very mild. But hey now, I wrote you this song to tell you why I'm not in the wrong. And don't worry, it won't be very long. Guess what? I fucking lied again. It could have been 3 minutes, but it's goddamn 10. But hey, at least I took accountability, even though I didn't utter one fucking apology. Haters
Yes.
gonna hate.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
That was brilliant. It was so good.
Oh my god, that was awesome. Yeah, so everybody's making parodies of it. There's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many, like, either live stream, because I did it today. There's so many videos or live streams that just go hi with a period, like she did hers. And people are
Yes.
busting out ukuleles, and it's hilarious. Like, they are memeing the hell out of this.
Do you think this is now like the worst apology ever?
I would say so. You know, somebody asked me on Twitter, whose was worse? Sienna May's, where she did that interpretive dance,
Yes.
or Colleen
Yep.
Ballinger. And I said, Sienna May was 19 when she did hers, so she has the excuse of being young and dumb. Colleen is
Yeah.
almost 40 years old. She doesn't get that excuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
She pulled out a ukulele. Of course it's one of the worst ones. Oh my God.
Oh,
Like,
I can't wait till I fuck up. I am definitely using my hand puppet. I'm gonna blame everything on Ernest. I've got a game plan.
I'm gonna tell you what. Listen, Colleen Ballinger has made the gold star standard of how you take accountability now. Okay, so I don't want to hear shit when I have to go take accountability of what I'm gonna do. I told them
You
today
have
in
to
the
rent
live
out a
stream.
studio.
I told them the day on the live stream that I did earlier, right? I told them, I said, look, I'm going to sit on the floor with a white couch behind me. I'm going to be wearing my hoodie with the hood on. I'm pulling out a ukulele and I'm going to be crying. And that's how I'm going to do my apology. And I dare any one of y'all to at me on Twitter for doing it like that.
I
saying.
would definitely change the location to the kitchen floor, but that's just me.
And then I will strategically place. But I can't do Edna because Edna's got that like resting bitch face and she's kind of mean. But I will have my fat gray cat Penelope and Pumpkin, because everybody loves Pumpkin. I will have them strategically placed around me for sympathy points.
Yeah.
Yeah, cats get them every time.
Yep, especially
True.
Pumpkin. Pumpkin has her own army, so that's what I'm doing. I'm letting y'all know now.
So yeah, you can kind of just do whatever you want now.
I mean, why not? Somebody pulled out a ukulele and apparently it works. Oh, and let me show y'all this. Since we're on this, okay? Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Look at this. 481,000 dislikes.
Holy shit.
59,000 likes. Now, explain to me. Okay, that person, the video is rightfully should be. Okay, this right here is a bad comment, right? But look at the rest of them. It's very catchy. I love you so much. I love you. She has apologized multiple times and you guys aren't satisfied. Most creative YouTuber apology video ever. Please
Why
don't stop.
are they showing up at the top? What the hell? Is this
He's filtering through them or
Well, I
something.
went by newest, not top comments. But
Right.
there's no negative comments.
She hiding them all.
Well, think about it. She has 15,000 plus comments, 15,200 comments, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's the first one. This was made only 10 minutes ago, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, she already apologized 3 years ago. So this is a positive comment. Here,
Yeah.
all right?
Yeah.
There are no negative comments on here. You mean to tell me all 481,000 people that disliked this video didn't comment? You
Nah,
mean
she's-
to tell me the 59,000 people that like this video ratios the 480,000 people who don't like it?
She would have filtered it so that every single comment would have had to come through as a
Yes.
as a review,
So
right?
how,
So she'd have to let each of these through.
yeah, so how's she taking accountability when she can't even let negative comments come through?
Exactly.
Like how?
At least she's still
She's-
seeing them, to be honest.
Is she or her team?
Well, that's the thing, because her team advised her not to go ahead and do anything like this. But then she started singing it, right? And so that was her loophole as a kid, sort of trying to find loopholes, as someone else said the other day. Like, yeah.
She said the toxic gossip train stops in my comment section.
I know that's right. But yeah, that's Colleen. That's the Colleen Ballinger news of the
I'll
week.
also, before we move on, can we just watch Mudahar's reaction? I sent it to you in DMs.
I haven't watched it, so I do not know, and I heard it was actually pretty good.
It's just literally the first little bit. It's just a small clip.
Okay. Hold on. Muda's reaction. All right.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face.
Dude, she whipped out the ukulele for a response, dude.
That's pretty good.
Is he wrong though? Oh my god! And Charlie made a video on it too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't watched that yet, but I assume it's just like the same kind of response
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Charlie
Yeah,
is
I didn't
like,
watch
it was a good video. It was a good video. It was so good that I had to put it out going, the Jesus of YouTube has spoken. Yeah, man. Colleen's done. She's roasted.
Yeah.
She's done. I mean,
Yeah.
NBC News not only did a news article, but they included it in like a news segment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time Magazine put out an article about it.
Who did?
I think Time Magazine.
Oh my god. And Rolling
Yeah.
Stone has done it. Huffington Post has it. Yeah, she's done, dude. And I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest. Like, Adam's not even calling for her to be deplatformed. All Adam wants is a public and private apology, right? But the way he was talking about it when he went over this, when he was talking about not the song video, but the one where he was like literally just reacting to it, I'm telling you now, even if she just reached out to him when this first started and apologized to him privately,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have got this far.
No, exactly.
And I can tell you now, if she would have apologized privately, I do not believe he would have took anything to court or anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he wanted. He just wanted an apology.
Yeah.
I'm just reading all the news sources. So NBC News, Rolling Stone, BuzzFeed, LA Times, Vulture, Variety, Insider, Time Magazine. Yeah, like it's over everywhere in the last couple of days. So yeah.
And
Oh my god.
And Peter Mon, in his response to the video, to the gossip train video, he makes a really good point. Colleen Ballinger isn't just a YouTuber. She's not just a big YouTuber. She's actually a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because she has done, like, she has 2 specials on Netflix. She has been on, like, late night TV shows and stuff like that. She's literally a celebrity.
She's like she's been to the Kids' Choice Awards. Like
She's
she's done a
worked on
whole bunch
Broadway.
of stuff. Yeah,
Exactly.
on
She was
Broadway.
in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So
yeah.
So she's actually a celebrity. She's not, this isn't just a YouTuber. And here, and Adam's not even calling for her to lose her platform either. But the funny thing is you reap what you sow, right? Look what they did to Adam in 2020, and look what she's complaining about in that song that's happening to her. The same shit happened to Adam in 2020. All her powerful YouTube friends literally stood up for her on Twitter, and all their fans went after Adam. She's just getting back what she put out.
Do we know if anyone else has actually talked about this yet? Like Trisha or James or Joe Garcia?
I know Manny MUA tried to be a little sneaky on his little podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He tried to be a little sneaky on his podcast with Laura Lee, but they got rid of that podcast episode.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Peter Mon got on them for that. That was funny. James Charles hasn't said anything. I don't know about the others, to be honest. I have no clue, so I don't know to say whether they... Like, the ones I definitely know they haven't said anything, or if they did, those are the ones I know. The other guys, I don't know about them. I know James Charles has it. I'm not sure if Trisha has or not.
Yeah, I would assume all the ones that have their own allegations involving children probably aren't going to say anything.
Well, see, my thing is they were so quick to dogpile on a 17-year-old in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
They should be just as quick to go, you know what, guys? We were wrong. Sorry.
Yeah.
So they're not saying anything. I'm going to be kind of honest. What do they have on you? Why are you not saying anything?
Right.
I think it's just for the fact, like, I don't think James Charles will come out and say anything because people will be like, oh, yeah, and remember that time when you were talking to minors?
Oh, yeah. Remember
Yeah.
when you said you had 2 victims in that apology video that you got rid of?
Yeah.
But you know what? We all have it downloaded, just saying. Yeah.
So he's probably just hiding under his covers, like,
Probably.
let me know when
Probably
this is over.
Yeah. Anyway.
Apparently, Tana Mojo has been laughing about it as well. She did TikTok and stuff, and then like Dustin Daly's calling her out, going, "Didn't you just make up with James? Not sure why you're laughing about this because you've contributed to him getting away with the same behavior as Colleen. But go off, Schuster."
Damn.
Dustin's a bit shady. Just a bit shady.
Just a little bit, yeah.
It's all right. Nick was in our chat the other night. Dustin's fiance, Nick Snyder, he was in our chat the other night going, "Did Cody write this song?" I'm like, oh my god.
The shade.
Shady as hell.
Oh my god.
So anyway, that's all we have today. I mean, it's not going to be a long episode, but you know, all this is crazy. The internet is on fire right now, people.
Yes.
It really is, though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, be sure to check us out on Monday. Our new schedule. We didn't really announce this to y'all, but our new schedule for our live streams, now it's Monday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're not doing it on Tuesdays anymore because one of our own is being a school person now, and they're going to school.
I'm going back to school.
Yep.
Yay.
So we're doing it on Mondays now at 10 p.m. and we're still keeping the Wednesdays at 6 p.m. So
yeah, and also our uploads, of course, on Saturdays.
Yes. Yes. So, Miss Bunny, if you want to take us out.
Yes. Thank y'all so much for joining us today. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And what do we want them to do in the comments?
What instrument would you use in an apology video?
Yeah, or if you have a different way to present an apology, let us know as well.
Exactly.
There's a lot of other suggestions out there other than interpretive dance or ukuleles.
And I'm gonna tell you what, I better see a tambourine in at least one of those comments.
Oh yeah,
I think that would make
spoons would be cool.
Spoons would be amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody say goodbye to the audience.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
All right. Bye, y'all. Is that not trauma dumping, Papa Gut?
Yeah, Papa Gut.